Alright guys, so I'm going to be doing a full review of the Nintendo Switch. So I've had this system since launch, and I'm going to give you my rundown and what I think of it. The system is great. There are some flaws to it. Some people have been reporting issues. Luckily, mine didn't have any of the issues. But so first things first, the console itself is built with plastic. Okay, so like the screen is not is not glass. It's not. Maybe they did that to keep the weight down or something, but the the console itself, like you would think it's made of metal, but it's actually all plastic. Okay, so the tablet part itself is all plastic. So this is why people have been saying, "Oh, it scratches easy," things like that. So the whole darn thing is made of plastic, and the Joy-Cons feel to me, they feel cheap. Okay, so they're not like the Wiimotes. The Wiimotes were built like a rock. This is soft, sort of plastic. The other thing is some people have been noticing that the these areas where you slide your Joy-Cons become loose and it sort of wobbles and doesn't give it that sense of sturdiness. Mine's a little bit like that as well. But yeah, I don't know if it's the plastic or whatever, the railing. I think it's just because it's all plastic. That's the main reason, guys. I don't know why they went with plastic. Probably because it's cheaper to make. Because they sell these things for like $90 for a set. So they can make their money back on on all of the accessories. This was expensive. That Pro controller was expensive, but it's well worth it. The case, you need to have a case. This thing, like I said, will scratch like crazy. So what do I think of the system itself? It's like I said, besides the build quality being I find a little bit cheap, it's good. It has a nice screen. The screen is awesome. It's got one of the better screens, and I'll turn it on right now. But it's vibrant. It looks way better than the Wii U screen, and there's nothing wrong with the screen. So I only have one game for the Switch right now, and it's actually, let me show you, I Am Setsuna. So that's the only one I actually have, and I've been playing it, and it runs really good. I've had no hiccups or anything like that on it. So that itself is cool. I was thinking of getting Fast Racing, Fast Racing RMX, but I haven't decided to yet. A lot of the games on the Switch, by the way, guys, these are like a lot of them are ports or from like the Wii U or anything like that, but they're like full price. Like this game came out on PS4, and it's about 25 bucks, I believe now, even on Steam, and they charge full retail of 40 bucks for it. So because it's maybe a new console and they know people want one game or something like that with it, that's probably why they're charging full price for it. So yeah, do I like the system? Yeah, it's good. Do you have to buy day one? No, you don't have to buy day one, guys. I believe it's already sold out anyways, but it's not something... Oh, and by the way, if you want to turn off your Switch, you actually have to hold down the power button and then go to off right there. Okay, so anyways, going back to this, my review of the system. The SD card is fine. Oh, and you have to buy yourself an SD card. Yeah, you just have to. There's been, the games are going to get bigger and bigger, and you're not going to be able to fit everything on your internal memory, which is only 32 gigs, 7 of which are used for the OS that's in here. Okay, so that's a shame behind that. Besides that, it's really cool. I get about 3 to 4 hours of battery life, guys. But yeah, so regarding the accessories, yeah, there's certain things you have to buy with it. You definitely want a case. You definitely want a screen protector, which I already put on a video. The hardware itself is adequate, and as you can see, it's not too shabby, but it's thin. So let's get through this here. It's nice and thin. It has, there's your USB-C charger, there's your infrared. That's for your games like, what's that game? 1-2 Switch, which I'm definitely not buying. But here is the kickstand. This is the vents. It doesn't really get hot, guys. Mine doesn't really spin up. You don't hear the fan that much. You do feel a slight breeze. Game card, headphone jack, power button down here, and a volume rocker. Pretty much is all you have on the system. Yeah, so if you look at it, it's made in China. It looks like it's metal, but it's not. This is all plastic. You get your triggers here. These are digital triggers. These are all digital triggers. So, yeah, so it's really cool in that sense. But like I said, do you guys need to buy day one? Probably not. Yeah. Yeah, there's no real game that's a must-have right now. I'm really looking forward for Xenogears and Mario Odyssey, but those are the ones that I'm looking forward to. But there are a couple coming up that Atlas games and things like that seem pretty cool. Alright guys, if you have any questions, comments, post them below or subscribe to the channel. So my final take on it is, I could give it a rating system. I would say if you have if you want it, buy it, but it's not a necessary must buy at the moment, guys. It's nice to have it. I do like the portability of it, by the way, guys. So like you can take this anywhere. You don't have to dock it, and it runs like almost console experience games. That was what the original idea of the PlayStation Vita was, and I'm a big Vita man for that reason. Alright guys, if you have any questions, comments, post them below or subscribe to the channel.